Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm King Sway, and welcome to RPG Story Realm. Uh, I think I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I'm trying to do as many uploads, as many videos as I can, because I work two jobs, and I'm actually working on several different projects. Um, I think I've spoke before about League of Guardians. We have started working on that, which does take up time. It's time consuming. So I'm trying to get as many videos I can produce now before we fully go into production on that because that's going to take up a lot of time that I could be doing other videos with. So I ask that you forgive me on that, and hopefully you will continue to stick with me. But for now, we're going to jump into this video, and today we have what's the worst character someone in your table ever played or attempted to play. I have not read this, so we are going to. I'm going in this blind. This is on the video, but here we go. I once had a new guy at the table I was DMing for. He was a friend of a friend who had found himself suddenly out of a group, so we took him in. He rolled a barbarian with a great axe. Big Conan vibes, barely any backstory. Anyhow, first session, Conan the chauvinist makes uncomfortable passes at female characters, suggests chauvinist comments all around and makes everyone uncomfortable. After the dungeon raid, Conan the creep wandered and ended, and the party goes back into town and in to avoid the wind. Oh, I'm sorry, it said to wind down. You excuse me on that last part. Sorry. I look for a woman, says the guy. I was not gonna roleplay a barmaid having a one night stand with Conan the corner. So Wendy the bar wench turns him down harshly. I follow her into the alleyway. What do you want to say to her? Yeah, I already see where this shit's going. Nothing. I want to go take her for my own. While grabbing his D20. While sessions grinds to a screeching stop, everyone is disgusted. Mary made an excuse to leave, and she was Amy, my other female player. She was a ride. Session aborted. Table adjourned. Dude disagreed when I told him how disgusting that was. Complained long that that's what my character would do. Really? Seriously? Okay, one of those guys. Okay. Never saw him again. And that is the end of the post. Really? Seriously? It's what my character would do. The first thing I'm wondering, what the heck was this guy's alignment? But I'm going like, yeah, okay. Nah, that's creep vibes. Hold on, like I'm flabbergasted as even what to say to that. Like that's not okay. Okay, don't get me wrong. And Conan the Barbarian, there are things like that. Okay, even in the Jason Momoa remake of it, I liked that movie. I own it. He didn't just take someone by force. It was both a question and a sentence in itself. When he looked at you, he's like, "You gonna be my woman tonight?" And the female responded like, "Yeah, I'm yours for the night." Shit. It was no, nah. You gonna be mine tonight, girl. That didn't happen. For those of you that watched Conan the Barbarian, the Jason Momoa remake, you know what I'm talking about. Because there were breasts all in there, and there's one where he kills a bunch of slavers and then tells the ladies they free, and she's like, "Well, you took our food and our weapons. Where are we supposed to go?" And he's like, "Shit, you can roll with me for a little bit as long as you clap your cheeks." And she seems okay with that, as that was, the time women did not have the kind of options and things that they have today. A lot of progression, seriously. But with that aside, like you just going to take old girl for your own, like yeah, nah, ain't no fighting this. I said you going to catch this rod, girl. No. Here's my question: why didn't nobody shank his ass? In character, I'm talking about completely. Why did no one shank him? Like, I was following him to make sure he didn't cause any trouble, and upon seeing this, I shank him from behind. There is none of that on my watch. Especially one of the female players. I would think they'd be one of the first ones. to do something like that, because as I say it, as it is my suggestion, it's the first thing I would have done. I would have shanked you. I've actually, I think maybe once, 20 some odd years ago, I dealt with something like that and have not dealt with it ever again. But I'm trying to convey my disgust with the situation because, as I said, why did no one beat him the hell up? Stabbed him. He would have disadvantage, or come along and then all of a sudden he'd stop. No doubt in my mind, he's one of those guys. Like, oh, what you doing? No, none. He would have stopped. I get why the female players were disgusted and don't, like I said myself, that is a deplorable act. Uh, they should have been the first ones to whoop on him. That's all I'm saying. They should have been the first ones to beat him down in character, because that's some incel stuff right there. That's I can't get laid in real life, so I'm gonna force something to happen in this game because that it's something I want to happen for real. I've never seen a live pair of breasts in my life. I say that because uh, if you guys have, if you've been listening to when I tell you why I take breaks, it's not breaks. It's just I don't have the time. Uh, I have two jobs. My second job, I work two full time jobs. I work at a factory in my day job, and I work as a bouncer and DJ at a strip club as my night job. And 3 to 4 days a week, I work 19-hour shifts. That's why, for those of you that have been with me since this channel started to get a little bit popular, why I went from making videos every day, 4 to 5 days a week, to I make them when I can make them. In my second job, I get guys, both young and old, that act like they've never seen a pair of breasts before. And those are usually guys I got to throw out because they get handsy with the girls. So in game and in real life, I've dealt with guys like this. It's not cool. I don't even want to hear that it's what my character would do nonsense. Because this is what my character would do. Cut your willy off and feed it to you. And that's actually happened in my games before, a long while ago. We cut off body parts and feed them to you. Yeah, I know. It just so far so good in my recent adventures. We haven't had to do anything like that. And if you have actually been paying attention in the games that we've played, it's nuts, but we don't have any problems like that. I don't have a game for you this week because some personal stuff and with my car, and I had to fix that stuff. So this coming Sunday, hopefully I'll have, not even I, but we'll have a new adventure for you guys. And as I said before, I'm going to try and break them up into half-hour segments, because before it was an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but now we're getting into like 3-4 hour segments or 3-4 hour gaming sessions. So I want to break them up into half hours so they're easier to digest. Still with Elden Ring gameplay in the background, but yeah, like I said, just a moment of silence there. Just make them easy to digest, but so you guys can see them and like, oh, episode 1, episode 2, kind of like a TV show, podcast, whatever. Um, I am working on my Etsy shop again. Elden Ring inspired clothing and shirt designs. When I'm done with that, I'll be posting a link down below. Uh, or you can take a look at what I got now. Etsy. It's Imperial Fashions 1. It's all one word on Etsy. Uh, I'm about to show you some of the promo pictures we were using for the show we're working on called League of Guardians. I have actually another set of promo pictures I need to edit today. But for now, here you guys go. I took and edited these while I was at work. Just something to display the special effects skills that I can add to the show, which, we will be using some Marvel related things, like that portal in the background coming from the Tesseract. And you see my finger on fire and things to that degree, but to show that there will be all kinds of fire powers and mystical things. I only have a couple characters written, and right now it's the four: myself, my son, his girlfriend, and my youngest daughter. As far as heroes go, we have 2 villains, possibly 3. I've got to work more in. Like I said, still League of Guardians. I don't want to say too much about giving the backstories away, even though I could talk ears off about it because I wrote the damn thing. But when I'm done with all the promos, I want to put them together and we can do some live action stuff. I'm very proud of what we're doing. It's an effort that I've been working on for quite some time, and hopefully you guys enjoy it when everything's finished. I'm trying to make it as good as the Flash or an Arrowverse TV show, and hopefully we can meet that goal. But there's going to be a lot of special effects and a lot of story, and it's going to center around family problems and being a family. It's not a superhero show. It's a show about people with superpowers who decide to be superheroes. Their family comes first, and a lot of the problems they have revolve around them being a family and family problems, and then they still got to go out and go be heroes. It's a lot of problems that they have to face relationship-wise. Titan and his girlfriend, Thena. Sentinel and his wife, Jay Quick. And the kids are thrown in. And just life gets hard because Jay Quick does not want Sentinel going back to hero work. But Sentinel actually takes the time to try and save people and tries to do it on the sly, and that's actually what kickstarts a lot of the emotional content going on with the story. And Thena tries to hide her powers from her boyfriend Titan, while Titan's hiding his powers from Thena. So there's those story elements that are going on. But I've talked to you guys ear off enough. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you have and you're not subscribed, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification button and the bell. This is what helps our channel grow. It's a simple like for you guys. It's something simple for you guys, and it's free, but it means the absolute world to me because it lets me know you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, and that is the whole reason I do this. I like to share stories and I like to write, which is the whole reason why I became a writer. You can look me up on Amazon, King Sway. Make sure it's King Sway, 2 words, not Kingsway, because people get those 2 mixed up. I have 3 book series out on Amazon right now. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm always with peace signs. I'm King Sway, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Later, Gators.